Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. I'm Josh Gibbons and today I'm going to be talking about two books I'm reading right now. So why am I telling you this? Because the more you read, the more you learn, the more you earn. It's like cliche as it is, the more you learn, the more you earn. And I've done a video on the 3 reasons why you should read books, Tai Lopez's theory on knowledge, and I really believe in it and I want to share that with you guys. So these 2 books I'm about to show you are, of course, recommendations. The links will be below, and let's get into a little review of both of them. So the first one is 4-Hour Workweek. You've heard of this. If you haven't, then that is totally fine, but this is a really popular, well-loved book by the entrepreneurship industry. Everyone has heard of this book, Doing Entrepreneurship, or literally 90%. So it's all about cutting down your hours for more results. Seems impossible, but I'm hopefully going to start implementing these tactics and seeing results. So this is written by Tim Ferriss, and his stories so far, as you can see, I'm about, I don't know, less than a quarter, maybe a quarter through the book. And reading his stories has been really interesting, how he used to spend so many hours on this business and it just wasn't sustainable, to how he can now live a new rich life, as he calls it, join the new rich. How he can live an incredible lifestyle and still earn the same or more than he used to, doing jam-packed days of work every single day of the week. So my 2 biggest takeaways from this book, one would be the 80-20 rule, and of course this is like a quarter of the way, so there's so much value even in this little bit I've read. 80-20 rule. Write down what gives you the most income, or every source of income, when you get it, how much, and then write down the activities you do to make that income. And what you want to do is cut out doing stuff that doesn't make you money. So for example, Tim Ferriss was saying how he did sales calls for his business, and like 90% of those sales calls were leading to nothing. So what he did was discover what kind of people, what metrics led to his calls leading to sales, and then he just doubled down on those people, and guess what? He made double money. I think he said he literally made 200%. He doubled his money. I think that's 100% increase from just doing the 80-20 rule. Stop wasting your time calling people that aren't going to lead to sales when you already know what type of people to call to get sales. And I think that's just like something to take away for all of us in terms of wasting time. Actually, like when we really map out what makes our money, we can define the most converting actions and just double down on those. So secondly, from the 4-Hour Workweek, something I loved, a simple little tip was only check your emails twice a day. So I'll find the page, but he described that most people, they are constantly checking their phones and social media about 20 times a day, and their schedule's looking like this, with checking emails. They don't have a solid block of work. People don't get things done because they're constantly having these little intervals of social media and email breaks. So here's the page. So you can see here that on the left, 20 to 30 times a day people check their emails normally. But on the right there, when you prioritize checking emails and social media to 3 or 4 times a day, look how much time you've got for your jobs and your important tasks. So I love this bit from the book because it's just so real. How many times do you, like even me today, just pick up your phone, I'll have a quick scroll through social media, see what's happening. Now most of my social media is business related. I'm a freelance brand identity designer, so it is important to connect with others and grow my brand. But I should definitely start limiting myself to 3 or 2 times a day checking social media, so I've got enough time to focus on the things that actually matter. So that's just a little review. I've read about a quarter so far of the 4-Hour Workweek. So the link will be in the description for that. Secondly is the Daily Stoic. So before, in my reading video about the power of knowledge, I said this wrong, and I said I want to become confident that my terminology and I know what I'm talking about. So, you know, I went away, I learned. So I'm reading the Daily Stoic, which is full of these, like, as it says on the cover, 366 meditations full of wisdom and inspiration and stuff you can implement straight away, teachings from the most knowledgeable of people that you can learn from. So I'll go to January the 1st and just read that one out briefly so you have a good idea of what this is. So at the top it has a quote from, in this case it is Epictetus, and the quote is, "The chief task in life is simply this, to identify and separate matters so that I can clearly say to myself which are externals not under my control and which do I have the choices on and I can actually control." So, and then it goes on to say, "Where then do I look for good and evil, not to the uncontrollable externals, but within myself to the choices that are my own." So that is just one example of a quote, and there is one for every day of the year, and it's super powerful. These little like meditations, they are full of insight and they really open your eyes to, I think mindset is crazy important in life. You could be rich but unhappy, living an unfulfilled life, and that's why I want to read books like this. And every day when I read one, I rewrite the quote in my own words. So I take in the information, I read it, and then I rewrite it and take it in that way as well. And then I kind of write a couple of practical points that I can take away from the Daily Stoic. So for the January the 1st one, it would be learn which actions, which outcomes you have control of. And that would be a practical tip. And another one for that same quote would be, don't fight battles you can't win. For example, when people cry about natural disasters, why? It's a natural disaster. You're not going to do anything about it. So that's just one of many amazing daily wisdoms and meditations there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. 2 books I am reading right now. So I'll read this once a day in the morning, and then I'll read this as well in the morning and night. And honestly, whenever I really want to, it's just a super great book, and the links to both will be in the description below. And of course, it's an affiliate link. I'll make like 50p off both of them. So really, you know, don't worry that I'm gonna ball out of control with the affiliate commissions there. But I really want to recommend these because they are super good, and I can't wait to implement, especially this one. Can't wait to 4-hour work week. Sounds nice. So I really hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like and a comment, and subscribe for more videos on this entrepreneurship, lifestyle, career, Amazon FBA and more. I'll be back in the next video. I'll catch you guys there.